Hey, Bolt for Christ YouTube channel here. It just occurred to me that I want to give my testimony for getting a vasectomy. I was almost going to say vaccination. No, I never got the vax. Thank God. For getting a vasectomy. So I got a vasectomy. My son is now 16 years old. He had just been born, so it was approximately 15 years ago. I got a vasectomy because my wife had a child when we met. She was 2. We had 2 sons. We were going through some financial hard times, distress, and we were like, man, what do we do if we get pregnant again? You know, we weren't Christians at the time, and so I was like, well, it seems like a vasectomy is a great idea. My wife didn't want to get her tubes tied because she had known other women had difficulties, internal difficulties after they've done that, and it kind of plagued them for the rest of their lives. And, you know, women nowadays get a lot of breast cancer, and not that necessarily would cause it, but we know there's a lot of things pushed on women in this day and age that actually cause that breast cancer. Because in modern era, breast cancer has skyrocketed through the roof. It's primarily got to do with, I think, birth control pills and things of that nature. But anyways, that's not what this video is about. This is my testimony on me getting a I almost said it again. A vasectomy. So it was only $700. It was so cheap, and this was 15 years ago, right? And I was like, well, let's just get a vasectomy. That seems simple and easy and quick, and it was pretty much painless. It's just what made sense to some non-Christian young couple at the time. So we did it. We got a vasectomy. It was a quick couple-hour procedure. The rest of that day I laid down. And the next day I was up working in my yard again. So it was like no problem, right? Well, some time went on. And our life changed, right? We got more stabilized financially. My wife hadn't ceased having this earning for a child. And we were like, was really regretting this decision. Like, why did we do this? Why did we do this? So one year we had some money, and we had, I think, like $9,000 left over after all these expenses. And I had this great idea for my business. I could have invested this money in my business. And honestly, today I'd probably be worth $20 million had I done that. But thank God I didn't. We took $7,000 of the $9,000 we had. We went back to the same doctor who gave me the vasectomy for $700. He charges $7,000 for reversals. We paid him $7,000. He explained to us very clearly. Now, I got to tell you, I got a little girl that just turned 8. So this was about 9 years ago. Okay? So about 9 years ago, 15 years ago, got the vasectomy. Went back 9 years ago. And got the reversal. And the doctor, he was a great doctor. I don't want to say his name, but he was a great doctor. He, if anybody wants to know, I was in Sarasota, Florida. Anybody wants to know a good doctor for vasectomy reversals? I'll put a comment, and I'll give you an answer to that. So anyways, we went back, $7,000. Same thing. It was a one-day, couple-hour little process. He did the reversal, and lo and behold, a few months later, we were pregnant again. And I thank God that I took that $7,000 and I got my vasectomy reversed. Instead of investing it into my business, I was going to restructure my business. It was a really good idea. But God had other plans for me. He's changed my life around since then anyways. I don't even have that business anymore. I sold it a long time ago, 2015. But it was the best decision I ever made to get that vasectomy reversed. I now have an amazing young lady, beautiful little girl, 8 years old, and a little boy. He's 6 years old now. And I can't imagine life without them. Now, for some of you who know, they've been taken from me by their mother. She got caught up in this whole women lib feminism movement that's taken over this world. We can do it without men. 42-year-old woman, 5 children, thinks she can get any man she wants still. Okay, go for it. The day's going to come when she's going to look for me. She won't be able to find me, though. So here's the thing. Don't get a vasectomy. If you haven't done it, don't do it. It's a horrible decision. I wish so bad that I had just had faith in God. I wish I'd had faith in God that He would have provided. Instead of having 4 natural children, I have 4 natural children. Instead of having 4 natural children, I probably would have 7, 8 by now. We would have had a lot more in those 6 years. Believe me. And I wish that's the path I would have gone. I thank God for second chances. He gave me another opportunity. That was another thing. When we came across this money at the time, I had become a Christian recently, and I wanted to show God faith. And I said, you know what? I'm going to take this money. I'm going to get this procedure. Even if it doesn't work, I'm going to show God faith that I regret the decision I made. I regret doing what I did. And I want to show Him faith. And I want to take this money. I'm going to spend it on getting this reversal. And if it doesn't work, He'll at least know my heart. He'll at least know that I regret it and I did everything I could and I tried, right? Lo and behold, He blessed me and I had 2 more beautiful children and I love them with all my heart. I love them so much, okay? Every day of my life is in pain and anguish not having them with me. And if I could just at least talk to them, I just want to talk to them on the phone. And I know men that have been in prison for many, many years that get to talk to their children, right? I don't even get to talk to my children. It's a horrible thing, horrible thing. But anyways, I just wanted to give my testimony on it that, hey, if you've done it, you know, they say after 9 years it's a little more difficult, but it's possible to get it reversed. It has worked. It worked for me. I had 2 more children after 6 years of the vasectomy. It did work. I was able to do it. There's life for you. There's hope for you if you've done it and you want to reverse it. And if you haven't done it, don't do it. Don't do it. There's things that happen that lessen your manhood, if you will, when you do that. You don't want to do it, okay? So anyways, God bless you. This is my vasectomy testimony. I hope you appreciate it. Bold for Christ.